Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new, please make sure you smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a daily basis, documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on, it's an incredible journey. We're just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through to really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you do that. All right, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. Please jump on all the websites I use. They will give you a lot of confidence before jumping into this stuff. And me, my golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. Yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money like that, especially in the crypto market, all right? So please be careful, do your own research. All right, formalities are out of the way. Yes, it is Labor Day weekend, a Labor Day holiday here in Melbourne, Australia. And I haven't gotten to the office today because we are all not working today, which is really nice. So it's just giving me some time to look over the news today and just get a feel for what's happening in the market at the moment, which is extremely quiet given the fact that it's Sunday. In the United States and around the rest of the world. So it's pretty quiet at the moment. There isn't a lot happening out there, other than the only thing that I can say is that there is a very nice opportunity to dollar cost average into your favorite cryptocurrencies, which is what I like to do on late Sunday night, early Monday morning, because the market is extremely quiet, which it is right now. Anyway, let's have a look at the news today and go through the crypto prices. So I'm going to bring up Coinspot, and yes, I do apologize for it being sideways. It's a little bit hard to see, but I guess you can hear me through the voice here. So I'm going to get into that now. Give me 1 second. Let's go straight to Coinspot, where I buy my cryptos in Australia. There is a referral link below, so if you're new to cryptos, please feel free to use that. Bitcoin is down 2.89% today to $52,000, and that is again because it is Sunday evening around the rest of the world and it is Monday here in Australia. But 52,000 AUD, not too worried about that. It's still an incredible buying opportunity for all cryptos right now. Ethereum's at 3,500. XRP is down 4.49%, so I will buy some more. I will put a few $100s into this today because, again, it's been sitting around the $1.12 for the last couple of days, given the positive news from this case, $1.06 right now. Luna is at up 1.37% to 123. Cardano is sitting at $1.11 right now, still incredibly cheap. Solana's $111. AVAX Fit 95. Polkadot is at $24 right now. Doge is at 15 cents. You've got Shiba Inu down today 3%. Now, I've seen a few people commenting whether they or not they should sell their Shiba Inu and buy XRP. I'm still holding my Shiba Inu. It's been a year now, so I started buying this again March, April, May, around that time, and I've just been dollar cost averaging into it. Basically, I've still got my position in Shiba. I haven't sold it. You've got Matic at $1.91. You've got Crow at 53 cents. Cosmos is at $37. Litecoin is 143. Near Protocol $13. Tron is at 8 cents. Link is at $17. FTT $56. You've got Algorand is still at 96 cents right now. That is a great buying opportunity. Stellar XLM has been pumping the last couple of days because they are, everyone's at South by Southwest, which is really interesting as well to see cryptocurrencies there at a music conference festival sort of thing. 24 cents right now, still incredibly cheap. Mana's at $3.17. Hedera, 28 cents, still a great time to dollar cost averaging, guys. Sandbox is at $3.83. Phantom FTM is $1.57. That one I'm definitely looking to add more of. What else we got here, guys? VeChain is at 6 cents. Waves is $37. Now I'm still trading that on 3 commas. Axie Infinity is at $63. Theta $3.80. You've got BTT, which is incredibly cheap right now. That is going to be a Web3 project. What else we got here, guys? Zcash is up today to $118. You've got IOTA at 95 cents. Keeps going down here. Aave is 161. The Graph is at 46 cents. Gala 30 cents. Harmony One at 16 cents. Quant is $159. I've got planes flying overhead now. In actual fact, that is a fighter jet. Wow, that is incredible. That's awesome. What else we got here, guys? Neo's at $26. You've got Engine at $1.83. Keeps growing down here. Rose at 29 cents. And of course, XDC's up today, which is really nice, to 7 cents. It's actually literally one of the only ones in green, which is really good. So let's go into, get this camera right here. There we go. Let's go straight to the news today. I'm going to go through what's happening with XRP, obviously some crypto bubbles here, and just the market in general, and what's happening in Europe as well in regards to Bitcoin. So it's going to be interesting. So get a load of this, guys. Let's go straight to the news. Now, if I open up crypto bubbles, and again, I can show this on a normal perspective here, which is really good. Now, on the daily here, guys, literally the only one you've got here is the graph. I am invested in that as well. That is a Web3 project sitting at right now 33 cents, which is a good opportunity to dollar cost average into. What else we got here, guys? Luna's the only one. FTM is down. You've got XRP. Hex is down surprisingly 6.8%. I'm surprised. Gala is another one that is up today. And I can bring that up to 21 cents, guys. So again, good opportunity right now while the market is quiet. Some other news here. The reason behind XRP's 16% daily surge. Now, I did watch the video from Jeremy Hogan he put up in relation to the fair notice defense, and that victory for Ripple, which is incredible. So again, that is a huge precedence in this case, guys. So I mean, the SEC's got a lot of work cut out for them now, given the fact that they got denied trying to strike the fair notice defense from Ripple. So it's very bullish news about Ripple. I'm still dollar cost averaging into XRP on a weekly basis, just slowly filling my bags. Ripple considers big triumph against SEC as judge decline key motion. So again, this is basically that news that happened last week, which we saw in a significant rise, it's like instant. So again, prepare for that kind of a movement with Ripple and XRP. That can happen instantly, guys. Some other news here. Hold on to your hats as crypto shakeups, in the classroom. This is interesting, guys, because I mean, you've got universities coming out here saying that they're going to be issuing, all the, the Web3 stuff over here, and their grades, classrooms, are going to be using Web3 technology right now. You've got even a University of Melbourne is handing out their results on the blockchain. So this is really interesting. Schools can start their own crypto projects as well, and blockchains. This is just the beginning of what's happening here. So this is really bullish news. Tug of war right now, guys. Let me just open up this news article right here. And I'm sorry about this stupid advertisement right here. It's so annoying. This is Bloomberg for you. They just try to get everything. So tug of war, Bitcoin newbies, crypto 1% keeps Bitcoin range bound. Basically, this news article here is going through in terms of long-term holders of Bitcoin. Traders are the ones that are losing. Long-term holders are the ones that are benefiting right now. So the long-term players are keeping, if I can just bring that up, it just keeps changing. Sorry about this, guys. Here we go. Long-term investors are waiting whenever prices fall, according to Brett Munster of Blockforce Capital. The group of market participants has been repeatedly willing to step in and accumulate coins at these low prices, thus setting the floor for Bitcoin over the past couple of months. So again, on the other hand, short-term holders are underwater as long as Bitcoin stays below $47,000, and most are currently holding their coins at a loss. So the point of this news article is basically to show you need to be in the market for a long time, guys. You can't try and, be in here for those quick gains. And if you are, you're going to get wrecked. Basically, that's what that news article is saying. This one here I don't agree with. 3 reasons why XRP price could drop 25 to 30% in March. I don't believe that at all. And I think that's just a ridiculous news article. And this one here is obviously causing a bit of uncertainty here because you've got Bitcoin banning measures seen to close to call in tomorrow's EU Parliament vote. Still, people familiar with this matter said that a slim majority of parliamentarians could defeat a controversial new MICA provision that seeks to force proof of work cryptocurrencies to shift to more energy-friendly consensus mechanisms. So again, this is probably going to be causing some uncertainties in the crypto market, especially with Bitcoin mining as well in Europe. So that one is happening tomorrow, which is going to be interesting, guys, or today in Australia, tomorrow in Australia as well. So keep an eye on this. That one's going to be interesting. So why Stellar XRP crypto is rising again? This is because they, had the massive partnership there with South by Southwest. And again, I think Stellar XLM is very interesting because, again, it doesn't come with all the stuff with the SEC going on. There's no one chasing it at the moment. I think Stellar is an incredibly undervalued project right now. But again, it's all based on whether or not Ripple is successful in this court case. that all the cryptos won't be targeted by the SEC. So keep that in mind, guys, as well. But XLM, definitely one I'm dollar cost averaging into. Now, you've got cryptometer.io. A lot of money in the last day has been flying into XRP, Cardano, and TCT. Now, if you go to the last hour, let's just have a quick look at this. You've got Luna, so that's obviously the reason why it's in the greens on the crypto bubble. So again, in the last hour, you've got Ethereum, MBL, TUSD, GMT, VeChain, Shiba Inu, Theta, STMX, ETC, and UST. Very interesting stuff here, guys. What other news articles we got? That's pretty much it for today on the news. Let's go to Twitter. I'm going to flip my phone around right now. Let's have a look at Twitter today because there's some interesting stuff about XRP. I'm going to play this right now. So check this out here. Mark Henman, thank you for this one here, guys. One sign, thousands of hours of work. This is South by Southwest. And again, you've got Stellar right here. You've got MoneyGram, Coinbase, Ledger, Trezor, Lobster Settle, Flutterwire, Bitso. I mean, these are all the companies working with Stellar right now. So that's probably the reason why you're seeing it pumping. This one's interesting here, guys. The EU should consider banning lots of other industries before Bitcoin and the proof of work if it is concerned about the carbon emissions. This is facts right here, guys. I'm going to turn this right now. Let's check this out. You've got Bitcoin is low. You've got gold industry, global banking system, aviation industry is pumping right now. So they should do something about that. Marine transport sector, air conditioners and electric fans, data centers and tumble dryers. Okay, I can't say I ever use my tumble dryer, but anyway, that's true. So that one's going to be interesting, guys. And you've got here, Ripple reveals huge plans for a $40 billion NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger. XRP is going to be a massive project, guys. It really is going to be interesting here, guys. So Bitcoin illiquid supply share has recovered the entire China ban dump and reached a 4-year all-time high. It took 11 months, but we finally did it. 76.23% of supply is now illiquid. So that's really nice to see that, guys. And yeah, the China ban obviously had a major effect on the market, but it has recovered. This is why I'm saying you need to look long-term with all crypto investments. You can't look short-term. So check this out. John Hoddle, thank you for this one. The US issues an executive order about CBDCs. The UK outlaws Bitcoin ATMs, and the EU covertly adds legislation to ban proof of work. All of this happened within the last 7 days. If you don't think there's an organized effort to destroy Bitcoin, you're not paying attention. And I agree. You've got here Kevin O'Leary saying that 20% of his portfolio is now in cryptocurrencies and blockchain. This is really interesting, guys. He's turned now from having 10% of his portfolio to now 20% in his portfolio. Very interesting, Kevin O'Leary. You've got 106 million XRP shoveled by top exchanges as XRP rises 8.10%. I mean, this is basically crypto exchanges preparing now to start selling XRP. And again, this is very interesting, guys. So definitely keep dollar cost averaging into XRP if you can. This is Ripple at South by Southwest. Now, I was a drummer in a band as well, so I am familiar with South by Southwest. Very interesting to see Ripple there and Stellar and all these crypto projects. I mean, now the NFT space, it's going to be opening up the new world for artists to sign up to the blockchain. Be really good, guys, for them to start raising capital on the blockchain. But Ripple at South by Southwest, really interesting. So if you were there, let me know in the comments below. Really interesting, guys. And now this is what I wanted to show you guys. So check this out here. This is really interesting. This dude here is claiming that CBDCs are now obviously online, and Swift is being thrown out. Have a look at this interview here, guys.
Story that we need to talk about. The biggest story on the block is that as of 4 p.m. Seattle time yesterday, the Swift system go bye-bye, and we're into the cross-border interbank payment system. The U.S. dollar used to account for 100% of all world trade.
Dollars.
In dollars. Yesterday it was 30%. Today it's less than 5%.
Really interesting, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So obviously there's some comments below here. His name is William Mount, and he's on YouTube. And people are saying, well, if that's happened, the prices of all XRP should be flying right now. I think again it's being suppressed significantly considering the fact that this court case is going on. But it's very interesting. Jimmy Yimmy, thank you for this tweet. Just bought some more XDC. These prices are unreal. Very little time left to scoop up more. I agree. I think Sinfin is incredibly undervalued. And Perry XRP Parker here, guys. This current crypto market is giving me the same feeling we had back in 2017. XRP pumped 1,000% in 30 days back then. It will happen again, but but I feel it will be even more aggressive. The suppression has been heavy. It will explode without warning. I agree, and that's why I retweeted that. That is true. You've got Hedera here. MasterCard wants HBAR to build. MasterCard wants HBAR to build on it. So MasterCard are chasing the HBAR Foundation for support and want to pitch their latest green product to them so they can build it using Hedera. And you've come in here, look at this. Head of Commercial and Consumer Payments at MasterCard is saying, we'd love to pitch the green payment solution product that we have created, Rob Allen. I think it's a great fit for HBAR Foundation. Please get in touch. Now that is bullish. I mean, it's just the beginning for HBAR as well. So that's incredible. The updated schedule here, status of March 12. This is from James K. Fidlan. This is the new upcoming due dates. You've got here, obviously this is, we are awaiting the several discovery related decisions that hopefully will be issued soon. Also, the recent decisions denying the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice affirmative defence and the individual defendant's motion to dismiss the SEC's first amended complaint have triggered other actions and deadlines. So the DPP fight, you've got the motion to compel the turnover of the Estabrook notes. This has also been fully briefed, and we are awaiting a decision from the Magistrate Judge Netburn. So that is a massive one right there, guys. So definitely keep an eye on it. If you go to the next page, you've got the DPP appeal to the Second Circuit. Ripple's and the individual defendant's motion to strike the supplemental expert rebuttal report. Keep an eye on that. You've got the recent decisions by the District Judge Torres. So that now that the District Judge Torres has denied the SEC's motion to strike the Ripple's fair notice defence, affirmative defence, and the individual defendant's motion to dismiss the SEC's first amended complaint, these decisions trigger other deadlines and extensions. So the SEC has reported 2776 requests for admissions that relate to Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice affirmative defence. Magistrate Judge Netburn gave the SEC until 30 days after the District Judge Torres denied the SEC's motion to strike. So the SEC must provide those responses to Ripple and the individual defendants no later than April 11th, 2022. And we will not see those responses at the time because they will be provided directly to Ripple and the individual defendants. We may learn about those responses and the summary judgment stage. Second, now the individual defendants' motions have been dismissed and denied. The individual defendants must file the answer to the First Amendment complaint. Again, this is going to be very interesting what happens here, guys. Finally, the deadline for parties to exchange their respective statements of material facts pursuant to local civil rule and their pre-motion letters regarding motions for summary judgment was adjourned. No specific date is set. Pending resolution on the motions to dismiss and strike now that these motions have been decided. The deadline can be scheduled, although it hasn't been done yet. So what this all means is that we still have some way to go here, but progress is being made, and the decisions on the motions to strike and dismiss were important milestones, and I agree. So that's the update from there from James K. Filan. You've got 4,000 artists into the new NFT platform for Ripple. I'm getting all kinds of noises here at the moment, guys. Now I've got a helicopter over my head. Unbelievable. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 21 right now. Don't really worry about that, guys. Now I'm just dollar cost averaging in. Now you've got the Apple co-founder. The metaverse is intriguing and it will happen. So
kind of like what they call second world every year.
But is it the metaverse is next?
Metaverse is intriguing. I'm not going to go to Facebook's metaverse, but there's metaverses, and it's kind of like what they call second world, back when people could build their own properties and sell them for real cash and all that, and that'll happen. But I love the idea of the real geeks, the solid geeks that just want to live 24/7 inside their goggles and deal with people that way. I mean, Ready Player One.
That's interesting, guys. So definitely keep an eye on that. This is it. This is the tweet. One step closer. Still a long way to go. And yes, there is still a long way to go here in relation to this case. But again, plenty of time to dollar cost average in. XRP was given to Ripple, not created by Ripple. That is bullish, guys. I mean, that's basically Joel Katz. So he's the man behind it all. You've got the flip the switch right here, guys. That's an awesome video. Flashback from Jeremy Hogan explaining why fair notice ruling is massive and could lead to a settlement.
Ripple's argument that its sales of XRP were not a security are stronger than its fair notice defense. But I think the fair notice defense might be more important, and here's why. The US follows the rule of stare decisis, meaning that rulings from upper courts control the lower courts. The Kick Interactive case is from a same level court, so it's persuasive authority, but it's not binding. If the ruling was from an appellate court, which is a higher court, the ruling would be binding on the Ripple court, which is a lower court. So if Ripple wins on the fair notice defense, it becomes persuasive authority for any crypto company the SEC sues from this point forward. If the fair notice defense survives and Ripple wins, the SEC is going to have an uphill battle winning any other lawsuits they bring. But wait, it's even bigger than that. Listen to this. Even if Ripple loses the fair notice defense, they can appeal the ruling. And if an appellate court determines that Judge Torres was wrong and Ripple did not have fair notice, then the SEC is now really in trouble because that ruling is binding on every crypto lawsuit that comes along. For the most part, the SEC will not be able to bring any more crypto lawsuits, and the SEC is funded by the fines from these lawsuits, so if that happens, well, read between the lines. So the fair notice defense is the main thing right now. It's the thing that is applying pressure to the SEC. It's pressure that's the key. It's the defense that the SEC is most worried about for good reason, and it's the defense that could potentially save the industry from the SEC, and it's the defense that would lead to the case settling or resolving before a hearing on summary judgment. Pay attention to what happens to it. The other stuff that's going on is important, but this is the issue to watch.
Thank you, Digital Asset Investor, for that one. Man, that was an awesome video, and basically sets everything in motion right here. And I mean, this has set a major precedent. So that's why it is so big and critical that Ripple, had to win this fair notice defense, and they did last week. So again, it's really bullish that the SEC got denied. So that's really cool as well. But that's pretty much it in terms of the news on Twitter. I'm gonna have a quick look at the total crypto market right now, and again, I'm going to turn this on its side. You've got 1.6 trillion right now, and again, being the weekend, guys, it is very, very quiet at the moment, so I'm not really worried about that. Linear regression is slightly facing downwards, and that's what I tend to focus on, what's happening here. Here's my crypto watch list. If I go to XRP and Bitcoin, let's just have a look at what's going in now. I mean, see that? Just again, on the Bitcoin on the daily chart, hasn't been overbought or oversold in the RSI. Linear regression line is going straight up, and that's what I need to see for Ripple and XRP. So I'm very bullish on that, guys. Just keeping an eye on that as well. So that's really awesome. Now, if we go to the total market cap here on Coinmarket, let's bring this up here. 1.6 trillion. You've got 60 billion US dollars in volume, 42% BTC, 17% Ethereum, 18,174 cryptocurrencies. That is going up every day. We're in the red at the moment. The top gainers are the Graph, Zcash, Terra Luna, Gala, Basic Attention Token. I did see XDC up here, but it has now gone out of there. And again, some news updates. EU is set to vote on whether or not it intends to ban Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll see what happens there, guys, tomorrow in Europe. It's going to be very interesting. Now, just a quick one here. I'm looking at, obviously, some projects. These are some projects I'm obviously looking to add a bit more. AMP is one that I'm looking at. It's at 2 cents. Holochain, Digibyte. I mean, obviously, I'm holding these coins here, but AMP is definitely one I'm looking to add more of. VVS Finance, I've seen, is going to be a flyer. Yes, it's got a significant amount of circulating supply, and total supply is 40 trillion, but I've seen this to be a flyer, which is really interesting, guys. So keep an eye on VVS Finance. I'm not promoting it at all, and I'm not paid by them to promote it, but I did see a video on the VVS Finance, so I'm just considering adding this to my portfolio. This is not telling you to go out and buy it. I'm just looking at it at the moment. So VVS Finance, I'm definitely looking at. Now, in terms of my whole portfolio right now, Bitcoin sitting at 37,000 USD, is down 2% today. XRP is at 75 cents right now. Still a great buying opportunity. This is my entire portfolio. Cardano, Doge, Shiba Inu, Matic, Near, Tron, Stellar, Decentraland, Hedera, Sandbox, VeChain, Phantom. I am staking that at the moment. Theta, BTT, The Graph, Gala, Harmony One, Neo, AMP, Theta Fuel, Oasis Rose, Holochain. XDC is literally the only one that's green at the moment at 5 cents. Very, very nice to see that. Ecomi. Now, XDC, you can store that on Garda Wallet. And there are not many other wallets you can store it on because it's on its own chain. So definitely keep an eye on that one, guys. You've got Ecomi, Anchor, Seacoin, Ravane, Nervous Network, Digibyte, Telcoin, Winlink, Superfarm, MetaHero, XYO, Constellation, DAG. You've got UFO Gaming, Reserve Rights, Reef, VThor, Proton XPR, Electronium, Veracity, Alien Worlds. I am holding that. I forgot to add it on there as well, which is interesting. It's a cool game, guys. So I'm holding that. Kin, Star Atlas, Gas, Acropolis, Ubix Network, Olympus DAO, and Pitbull, guys. And Olympus DAO, I think, is a rug pull. So that's why I say be careful of those staking platforms. But that's pretty much it for today on the news. I'm going to open up my camera right now. That's pretty much it for the news today. It is boiling hot here at the moment, and it literally smells like smoke. They're doing a lot of backburning here for the bushfires. So again, have a good rest of your weekend in the United States. I hope you have a great Sunday evening, and I will put a video up tomorrow, back in the office tomorrow. All right, so stay safe, everyone. Have a good day, and dollar cost averaging is the best right now because it's so cheap. All right, peace, guys. Peace, bye.